Good morning, happy Sunday, and welcome to episode 93, where we're using Shaded Summer. I figured everyone's got their Christmas cards done, or at least they know what they're doing, so it's time to switch over to something else. So I went back to the annual catalogue and pulled this out. Felt like something a bit different. I know it's not summer, but hey, it's a good thing. Anyway, what do I want to tell you today? If you place an order with me of $25, I will send you the card pieces, which I thought I'd just lost. So like these, to make the cards I'm about to make. I hope you've all noticed that there's a season end sale going on. That's not what it's called. I've forgotten what it's called, but basically it used to be the year-end closeout sale. They've given it another name, and there's up to 50% off certain items, so it's definitely worth a look if you haven't checked it out already. And that's about it. So let me turn you down and I will do the raffle. Back to my tetrahedron, because we only have 4 people. So I'll turn you down so you can see what's going on, and let me point you that way first so you don't get blinded by the lights. Just move you forward like so, and maybe move to the right a little bit. You don't need to see all that other stuff. Try and get you flat. Yep, it's a bit sunny out there, as you can see. So hopefully by having you mostly in the sun, it will work out okay. So, raffle for Artistically Inked, which was last week. We've got Linda, Barbara, Kim, and Diana. So, it's a 4. So that is Diana. Okay. Just put that back over there. And I'll show you what we're gonna be using today. Here's the Shaded Summer. I'll put it all in the light, I think. Yes, will probably work best. Here's the Shaded Summer set. It's $23. I've started marking things when they come in, when I remember, so that when I'm trying to do my BOGO, I don't have to go and look things up. So there's a whole load of nice sentiments. 7, excuse me, in total, and just 3 images, which I decided to use all of. And I also had to pull in Peaceful Moments because I wanted a sympathy card. Not that I need to send one, but my brother's roommate's wife likes to send cards, and she likes my cards. So anytime we see him, he'll say, Anne would like a dozen cards, half of them sympathy. So she wiped me out of all my sympathy cards. So I decided I'd do a sympathy card. And so here's my sympathy card. Fairly soft and subtle. And then I really like doing this white embossing, so I decided to do more white embossing, but on a different card color. This is polished pink, so that I wasn't doing any coloring. The cardstock was basically doing the coloring. And then here's the final one using, don't know if you noticed it, this little thing here. Sprig. I think I'll call it a sprig. A little sprig, and I did it in 2 colors, soft succulent and evening evergreen. And this is cherry cobbler. I was going to do it in a different color. I can't remember what I was using, but whatever it was didn't have a blend in that color, and I wanted to color the some rhinestones in the same color. So I changed and went with cherry cobbler, which I think works quite well. So let me put that there. Let me try and make sure I'm not back to sneeze again. Sorry about that. Okay, so here is the card kit, or a card kit like you would get if you place that order with me. And don't forget that as there's stuff that's on sale, it's actually a pretty good deal at the moment. So what are we going to do first? Let's start with the heat embossing. So I'm going to get this, and then we'll put the Versamark on. Like so. And place this about there, I think. I need more of my pots, obviously, because they came in a pack of 3, and having to go back to the folding up the paper and pouring it back in is a bit sad. So need to get more of those. But for now, we'll just try and get it back in the pot. Okay. Now, I'm about to do my heat tool, so it could be a bit loud. Ah, hang on, I noticed I just knocked some off here. No, it's still not going to really, well, it's a bit better. Artistic, right? Oops, there we go. So just set that to one side for a minute, and I will make some space, and we'll get the old olive out and do the sentiment. So it's not really in the middle, is it? So let me try that again. Let's say I was just about to say it's really good when you're stamping on a circle because you don't have to be as careful. Well, you do a bit, I guess. Okay, let me move that out of the way as well, get rid of that one. And I'm going to put it on a slightly larger piece of old olive, the scalloped. This is the circle layering dies, of course. And so I'll just put this on. go. So that's that. Now we're going to colour. I've got the Melon Mambo actually, because I don't have watercolour pencils in the polished pink. So what I'm going to do is add some colour. And I could smooth it out a bit with my blender pen. It takes away the lines. And then continue down, colouring, which as you know makes me go quiet, but I'm trying to keep talking and colour at the same time. And I am blonde, so you know, do my best. And then we've got this one down here. So you don't really have to pay that much attention to the lines, particularly as they're... I'm going to add some over here as well. And I think maybe put a hint of pink on here. Because I can. There you go. Oh, no, that doesn't go in there. I'm such a rebel. There you go. And as you can see, I'm not being at all careful. I'm just kind of pushing the colour around, and it's pretty effective, which is quite amazing. So I've also got the Old Olive watercolour pencil. So I'm going to add a bit to the leaves, again, because I can. And yes, this piece here, and the leaf itself. I'm sorry I'm shaking the table. I hope it's not really bothering you. Yep, I think that's good. So now I just need my blender pen. Sort this out a bit. It's a good practice to always clean your blender pen after you've finished using it. Mind you, I always check it before I use it, so maybe I don't need to do it all twice. Who knows? Right, so that's what we've got. So now I'm just going to layer it onto its mat of Old Olive. The sun is quite strong today. I was trying to cut things out earlier, and I had to keep putting my hand in front of the on the trimmer so that I could actually see exactly where it was, because the shadow the sun was causing was making it, I think everything would have been cut a little short if I hadn't done that. So I'm going to put it on this is a Whisper White actually. I still have packs of Whisper White. So, see, can't talk at the same time. I ran off the end. So, that's gonna mess with me again, isn't it? So, let's see. Is that good? And of course I don't have any shades in this room, so I can't even push the sun out. Although the sun is nice. I went running this morning and it was really quite lovely. It was 35 degrees. I admit it was cool when I started, but it was a beautiful day for running. It's blue skies, just a bit chilly, but when you run, that chilly feeling quickly goes away. Okay, so there we are. I like this one better. It's interesting how sometimes it comes out better the second time, isn't it? So the next one we're going to do is a bit more heat embossing in white again. So let's pull in what we need. So I think this is a square, so it doesn't matter which way around I put it. I like making Christmas cards, but it is nice to have something else to make. I think I'll be making more Christmas cards this afternoon because I don't think I quite have enough. So. Okay, let's position that about there, I think. That looks good. Okay, so obviously I'm about to heat emboss again. So if you've turned your volume up, you might want to drop it a notch. So that's good to go. Put it on its mat in a minute, and I'm going to stamp my sentiment in polished pink, because this is polished pink. Okay, which is happy birthday. If I put that about there, then oh, look what I found on my shirt. Some of that gilded leafing that I was using last week. It's still all over the place apparently. So I'm going to put that about there. Yep, that's good. So and now we can mat this to a piece of Whisper White. Then we I can put it onto the card. Hope you can see. Now that the sun's kind of half disappeared, let's put this here. And then I'm going to get my polished pink blend, the dark one, and colour a few of the rhinestones. I do love how you can get any colour pretty much, except definitely some we don't have, but mostly we have a lot of colours, and you can make your rhinestones any colour you want. Now this takes a while to dry on here, so be careful when you're pushing it that you don't put it in the ink that has overflowed, because it will get onto the tip of this and then onto your card. Ask me how I know. So just be a little more careful with these. And a third one. I do like things in threes. Well, any odd number really. So there you go. That's this one. Does that help? Can you see it better there? Or is it better here? I don't know. You'll have to let me know. Okay. I think I might have got a bit carried away with this one. Oh, I forgot my piece of... Okay, never mind. I wondered why I'd left my die out. So... the trick with this one is to know where your this is going to be, but you need to do this stamping obviously before that. So what I do normally is I get a I get my die cut and I put it where I want it. And then I get my pencil, or it doesn't have to be a pencil, and you draw around the inside of the die, because it's cutting here and you're going to draw around the middle, and that will tell you that as long as the ends are inside that line, you're good to go. Of course, for some unknown reason, I decided that I shouldn't leave a die out on its own and put it back, and it's in the other room. So what I'm going to do is, I think I'll just draw my pencil. Oops, I meant to draw on the... Wait a minute, let's fix this up. Okay. You see why it's a lot easier if you actually have the die. So, let me get the pencil off here. So, yeah, so if we assume that we've just drawn around the middle, okay? Yeah, making it much harder for myself here. Right, so let's start with getting some of this stuff out of the way. Right, so we want the soft succulent and our stamp, which is just this little sprit. So I'm going to make sure that I'm inside the line. That might be a little too inside, but you know what? Doesn't really matter. Might be interesting to have it look different sizes. One there. Okay. One down here. And I think we'll have one there and another one next to it. You don't really want it to be every other colour, because then your brain doesn't like it if it's not if it's so completely symmetrical. Your brain isn't happy, and we all want our brains to be happy. I have no idea how I got that there. No idea at all. Right, so now I'm getting some evening evergreen. And we'll place some of those. When I did this yesterday, I couldn't actually see the difference between the two colours. So I realised that I needed a bit of re-inking. So we did that, and it's now much better. You can see the different colours. Okay, what else? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So do I just put 12? Maybe one there. There's a bit of a hole there, isn't there? Let's put that one there. Ah, see, I knew I shouldn't have done it. Right. I think there'll be a nice red thing there. So now let me just make sure it's dry, and then I need to take these lines away. Oops. So now I get my cherry cobbler and we do the sentiment. Some friendships are meant to be. It's kind of nice, isn't it? For your bestie. Probably be better if you're sending it to your bestie that you try and make it a little less wonky. But, you know, we'll see. That's a bit better. So, now we just construct. So this is going to go hiding my little smudge about there, I think. So let's pop this up. There we go. And put this in place. And I have now got the cherry cobbler blend, and I'm going to put some. It's a big one, well, a couple of big ones, since that's all I've got, and a few little ones. Let's see what that does for us. I think I got too many on before. I did 7, which I think is a bit crazy. Right, so let's get this one, and I think it goes right there. And that one can go there. Okay. Oh look, more gold leafing. It's everywhere. Okay. And then we'll put one here. Yes, I think this is better. And one here. And the final one can be there. I think that looks better than the original, which just had too many little blobs on. So here's what we've made today. That one, and that one, and which one was it? It was this one. So I hope you enjoyed a little break from Christmas cards, and I hope your Christmas card's going well, and I hope you enjoyed carding with me today, and I hope to see you next Sunday. Okay, have a great day. Bye.